Rules. It has zero welding all through the body. It was only seatbelts. So we took this truck into town to get the air conditioning fixed, and Buddy broke the gear shifter. This is broke in the past, and I've welded it in the past, but it just broke above all my welds. A little pissed off about that, so it's just one more thing I gotta fix on this Dodge. I can't really buy an aftermarket one. I can, but I just don't want to. They vibrate so much inside this cab that you can't hear each other talk. And I don't need no special short throw, nothing stupid like that. So today we're going to try to build another one of those. And then I bought a new heater, blower motor, so we're going to install that today. And then I also bought this, and this is going to be the drain for the air conditioning underneath the hood. So let's, we'll do this one first, then that one, and then the last one will be the shifter, because I don't really want to do it. I've been battling a sickness for about 7 days now, so I've been trying to push everything off, and I'm just not getting any better. We're going to install this today, and this is going to go up to the firewall and connect to where the air conditioning drains out of the engine bay. And what happens is the pressure in the engine bay as you're driving is making it so the air stays inside the air conditioning, the HVAC system inside this truck. And it's basically just condensating, dripping on our feet. So what I'm hoping to do is I'm going to put this over the drain spout against the firewall, and it will go underneath the truck, basically making it so the water can run out of the truck and not be pushed back into it. I'll show you where to install this right now. So where we're going to install this is basically right there. That's where the air conditioning drains out of the cab into the underbelly of the truck, basically. So we're going to cut this hose back to right about there, slide it on, tighten the gear clamp, and this will drop down by where the frame is on the passenger side. So let's get this thing installed. The last thing we're going to do today is we're going to unbolt this, and then we're going to grind it down and try to build a new one. Comes off super easy. Believe it or not, it's not the first time this thing's broke on me. When I gave this to the mechanic, it was not broken. It has broken on me about a year ago, and I did kind of fix it, but I guess he tried to ram it in reverse, and the truck didn't want to go into reverse, and he broke off my gear selector. So basically what we're going to have to do is I'm going to have to basically grind all this down and grind this down and then put another pipe over top of it and weld it. But honestly, I'm so sick I don't even want to do this. But it has to be done. If it's not done, I can't drive the truck. So let's get started, I guess. Now basically all we got to do is find a 6-inch piece of something to just extend this out and re-weld it back up. Well, it's not really the right size, but I guess it will do in a bind. This is not what I want to do when I'm sick. I really don't. You know what? Screw this! Screw it! I'm not doing it! I'm going to go on the internet and I'm going to try to buy one. I'm tired of fixing this junk. Screw you and your crappy design. I'm calling Dodge. So yesterday I went to the Dodge dealership and was able to buy one of these gear selectors. It cost me about $140. Mine's a 2005, and it's a switchover year between two different manual transmissions, the NV series and the G series. So this is a G series truck, And every time, Dodge wants your VIN, and every time I give them my VIN, they could never pull up anything from my truck. So I ended up just going up with the 2000, and I guess it was 7 or 8, which is a different motor, but it's the same transmission. And I didn't have a VIN, and they finally agreed to search for it, and I got a selector. Now, I usually don't like buying stuff like this, especially something so simple to make, but you know what, I was just so sick and tired of being sick and tired that I just couldn't do anything. I just bought this and put it in there. I've been sick for about 7 days, and I'm just starting to get over it today. But we still have little things left to do, like we have to put the gear selector on there, put the shift boot, put my exhaust brake, all that fun stuff back onto this. And then my exhaust gas temperature gauge is not working. I probably missed a ground, so we'll find that and hook up that ground. And, oh, the last thing. I disconnected this from my truck and trailer. I couldn't actually get it out of the truck because of how rusty it is. But if you take a look, it's actually bent. I bought this because they said it was a one-piece unit. It's not welded, it's stronger. But I really have to disagree with that. Something about that giant crack right there makes me think this is not stronger. If any of you guys had things like this happen to you, please let me know. I don't really want to buy another one of these, that's for sure. I'll be definitely going back to the older style. But if you guys had complaints like this, please let me know, and we'll never buy another one of these again, that's for sure. Well, she's leaving the shop today, and hopefully she can be back in there for a while.